Title of the story: Six Perspectives, One Truth. The Blind Men's Story. In a small village called Greenfield, six blind men lived together. Greenfield was a beautiful place with green fields, tall trees, and a river flowing through it. The villagers were kind and helpful, and they always looked out for one another. One day, a traveler came to Greenfield. He told the villagers about an amazing animal called an elephant that lived in a nearby jungle. The traveler said the elephant was big, gray, and had a long trunk. The villagers were curious, and they told the blind men about the elephant. The blind men were excited to learn more. They asked the traveler, "What does the elephant feel like?" The traveler thought for a moment and said, "Why don't you go touch it and find out?" The blind men decided to go to the jungle to touch the elephant. They walked with their canes, feeling their way through the paths. When they reached the jungle, they called out, "Hello, elephant." The elephant came close, and the blind men touched its different parts. The first blind man touched its side. "Ah, the elephant is like a wall," he said. The second blind man touched its tusk. "No, it's like a spear," he said. The third blind man touched its trunk. "It's like a snake," he said. The fourth blind man touched its ear. "It's like a fan," he said. The fifth blind man touched its leg. "It's like a tree," he said. The sixth blind man touched its tail. "It's like a rope," he said. They all argued and didn't agree. "I know what it's like," said each blind man. Just then, a wise old man came down the path. He was a kind villager who often walked in the jungle. He heard the blind men arguing and stopped to listen. He smiled and asked, "What's going on here?" The blind men explained how they each touched a different part of the elephant. The wise old man nodded and said, "You are all right. The elephant is like all those things. You just touched different parts." The blind men looked at each other in surprise. The wise old man continued, "When we work together and share what we know, we can understand better. And it's okay if we have different ideas. We can learn from each other." The blind men nodded and thanked the wise old man. From that day on, they explored together, sharing what they knew and learning from each other. Moral of the story: this story teaches us that when we share and listen, we can understand better. We don't have to think alike, because our different ideas make us stronger. By working together and learning from each other, we can discover new things and grow as friends. Just like the blind men, we can find the truth by sharing our perspectives and listening to others. Some fun facts about elephants and blind men. Elephant fun facts. 1. Elephants have big ears to help them stay cool in hot weather. 2. They have a long trunk that works like a nose, hand, and straw all together. 3. Elephants are very smart and can remember things from years ago. 4. They live in big families with their mothers, sisters, and brothers. 5. Elephants can talk to each other using low rumbles that we can't hear. Blind man fun facts. 1. Blind people can see with their other senses, like hearing and touch. 2. Some blind people can read special books with raised letters called Braille. 3. Blind people can use canes to feel their way around and walk safely. 4. Many blind people have jobs and live independent lives. 5. Blind people can be very good at sports like running and swimming, using their other senses to guide them. Remember, everyone is unique and special, and we can all learn from each other.